Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we got a really cool action figure we're going to take a look at. I wasn't sure which format to put him in because he is kind of a crossover figure. But I kind of like the way the Transformer one is going, so I went ahead and did it this way. This is a really cool figure, guys. It just came out, I believe, last year. I was able to get one in the beginning of the year, and I just cracked them out of the box. So let's take a look at Ectotron. Alright guys, before we get into this figure, there's something we gotta look at first. The packaging. Now I managed to pick this one up at Target. It's the card back. I'm not sure what's the difference between the two. I know there's a difference where the ladder's positioned, but this one is pretty cool. As you can see the artwork there for the Ecto one, and you can see the cool product pictures on the side in robot form and in vehicle mode. He does come with two little ghost accessories, nothing on this side. As you see, they kind of did like that old mid-80s backing to the card, which is really cool. It's got that original design artwork on the back, and it's also got the stat card there, so you can see he's got a little story on Ectotron, and then it's got his stats there, if that's something you guys are into. And on the bottom, you can see here he's got another product photo with a bunch of gibberish. Once again, this is a really cool action figure, and that's not all that comes with them. He does come with this cool comic book to give Ectotron a bit of a backstory. Now it's really cool. I like the artwork in it. It's got some advertisement for some more Transformer comics. The artwork in it is great. The story is pretty good itself. I actually read through it. I liked it. And he also comes with two little ghosts. As you can see, he's got here Slimer. I actually darkened the film up a little bit so you guys can try to see him because he's very transparent and hard to see in this camera light. And he also comes with this other ghost, little blue transparent one. I don't remember seeing this ghost in any of the old cartoons or the movie. Maybe I'm forgetting, but I can't tell you what this ghost name is. But it's cool that he actually comes with a little Slimer. Alright guys, so let's check out the figure. Alright, now what makes this crossover better than the previous crossovers that Transformer has done with Marvel, DC, and Star Wars is those actually transformed into characters from those genres, and they were like mech suits. Ectotron is a Transformer. He's an Autobot. And the cool thing about this figure is he comes with that little comic book that gives you a quick background story on him, on how he came to Earth and how he linked up with the Ghostbusters and how he became Ecto-1, which is a really cool thing that Transformers has done. I actually like it a lot. He's got a lot of detail to him. He is a great figure. But guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the articulation. Alright, so pretty much like all Transformers coming out now, his head is on a ball joint, so you got a little bit of side to side, and you got a little bit of up and down, and he can turn around 360. Now his shoulders, due to all the vehicle parts on him, his articulation is a little bit cumbersome, but you can raise his arms. He does have 90 degrees at the elbow, as you can see there. And unfortunately, he doesn't have any wrist rotation. Now his legs, he can go straight forward. Now he can't go all the way back due to the fact of his backpack. But he does have 90 degrees at the knee. He does have thigh rotation. He doesn't have any hip rotation. And he has a little bit of up and down on the toes. He doesn't have any side to side. Now as you can see here on the back, he's got that proton pack, which is really cool. He's got his proton blaster that he comes with. I think that's a really cool accessory, and I like the way they hide it when you transform him into vehicle mode. Once again, this figure is a really cool figure. He's really nice. But let's go ahead and let's check him out and do some comparisons.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Look, the Stunticons!
Look, the aerial bots!
Only the Stunticons!
Only the aerial bots have this kind of teamwork.
Stunticons attack!
Aerial bots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Stunticons.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
The Transformers
dinosaur! That's Imperium!
The Transformers sold separately from Hasbro. We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and let's do some comparisons. Alright guys, so here's Ectotron and Gigawatt, two of Transformers' newest crossovers that are truly amazing because they are their own person. Now as you can see, Gigawatt is a lot smaller than Ectotron, and I think that's due to the fact of the transformation. I think Gigawatt is like a Voyager class if I'm not mistaken, and I think Ectotron is a leader class. But look at both of them, they are two amazing figures. If you want to see more about Gigawatt, I do have a video on him. You guys go take a look at that in my playlist. But let's go ahead and let's move on to the next figure. Here he is with my leader class, Optimus Prime. Now they're pretty much the same size, though I think Optimus got him beat by maybe just the tip of his horns. And just because he's sitting on my desk right next to me, here he is with G1 Rodimus Prime. Now, the original G1s, I don't think they had any size class, but he is almost as tall as Ectotron. Alright, so let's go ahead and check him out in vehicle mode. Alright guys, so here he is in his vehicle mode, Ecto-1. Now I gotta say, I got a lot of Ecto-1 mobiles from Hot Wheels and Jada, and this is a very nice version of the Ecto-1. The only issue I have, which is not a deal breaker, is the feet hanging off the back. Like I said, no big deal to me. It's still an excellent looking vehicle. Now I just love the way they incorporate the proton pack and the proton blaster into his vehicle mode, so it's kind of like weapon storage, but it's hidden so well you can't really tell. Now Walmart and Target have two different versions of this. As you can see, I have the Target version that has the ladder and the piping on one side. The Walmart one came in the 80s style box and the ladder was on the other side. Now this is more the version of the Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2, and if they were gonna do that, I wish they would have actually did all the coloring and all the other stuff that was on Ecto-1A, but I can always customize it later on. But let's go ahead and let's compare him to some Transformers. Alright, so here he is with Gigawatt, and Gigawatt forms a DeLorean. Now, from the pictures I found on the internet, which is very few of the Back to the Future DeLorean and Ecto-1 in the same photo, they are scaled pretty much close to each other as they would be, which is really cool. I actually like the way that Hasbro did that. It's something cool, and once again, like I said, these are two of the greatest crossovers that they could have done. I hope Hasbro does more like this. But guys, let's keep it going. Can't just stare at these two forever. Gotta check out some more Transformers. Alright, now here he is with leader class Optimus Prime. And as you can see, Ectotron makes Optimus look tiny. He makes him look so tiny. Semi-truck should have been a lot larger compared to the Ecto-1, but it is what it is. He doesn't scale like that, but he's not gonna be in vehicle mode on my shelf. He's gonna be in robot mode. So it is, like I said before, it is what it is. And here he is with G1 Rodimus Prime. Now, how does he scale to a futuristic Winnebago? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Rodimus should have been a lot bigger. But I'm sure once they get like a masterpiece Rodimus or something, he'll probably scale a lot better to it. But the G1 is a cool looking Rodimus in vehicle mode. I actually like this one. This is one of my favorite Transformers. But like I said, the Ecto-1 is an amazing figure from Hasbro. This is really an excellent action figure. They really outdone themselves. All right, guys. So that pretty much wraps it up right now for the Ectotron. But once again, I got a little stop motion short. So let's go ahead and let's go to that quick little clip that I made for you guys.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
New Transformers are here. Micromaster Transformers.
Our new commandos can go where no other Transformers can go. What are they? Micromasters. Why don't we have them?
Now Autobots and Decepticons have Micromasters.
Micromasters are smaller and faster Transformer commandos that go where nobody else goes. Micromaster Transformers. They've got the power to surprise.
New Micromasters in patrols of 4. Collect them all.
Transformers.
We now return to the Transformers.
Hello, Ghostbusters. Yes, of course they're serious. You do? Uh-huh. Well, just give me the address. Yes, of course. Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass.
Alright guys, so that wraps up another video right there. Once again, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put a video on this channel. Hit that like button, and guys, share this video with as many friends as possible. And if you guys like those little stop motion clips that I've been putting in the videos, leave me a comment in the comment section below. They're actually fun to make, and I'll try to put as many as I can in these videos when I make them. Once again, guys, you can check me out over at Minds. I have a channel over there, so if you guys like it, go over to Minds and hit me up there. Once again, this is Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.